Greg Hancock goes off the inside, 12 points for the series leader and the reigning champion. Nicky Pedersen off gate number 2, Freddie Lindgren gate 3, and Chris Holder going off the outside. Drama here in Copenhagen tonight. The semi-finalists effectively. Last place determined by a retirement for Andreas Johnson in his opening ride. If it was a last place, then Harris would have been out. But the fact that Johnson didn't finish the race has just put Harris through. He's in the second semi. This is the first semi. Drama here in Copenhagen.
Absolutely. A bit of drama with Pedersen there. He's gesturing towards his pit crew there a couple of times, but nobody came out. They settled down for the first semi-final.
Who will go through? Can Freddie Lindgren make it to it's on the trot? It's a good start from the inside 2 gates. Greg Hancock has that lead. Lindgren cleverly switches up the inside. Nicky Pedersen comes around the outside. But Lindgren has got some speed. And Chris Holder is trailing in the back. Freddie Lindgren holds the inside line. And now the other 2 riders are going to try hard to drive on the inside. Here comes Nicky Pedersen. Oh, a clever switch by Lindgren. Sensational move by Freddie Lindgren on the inside. Hold on to second place. What a race.
Fantastic move out in front. Hancock's going great guns. Holder now comes to the 3rd place. Pedersen now responds. Down the back straight. Oh! No room at all there with Pedersen charging through. Here comes Holder. Oh, yeah, the one. Just for the point. Pedersen's off the point. Oh, drama in the first semi-final. The main dane's down. The red lights are on.
It's going to have to be rerun. The race will have to be rerun. Nicky Pedersen has got off the motorbike.
Well,
Nicky Pedersen and Chris Holder were throwing the bike at each other there.
They were indeed, but Holder the one, will look like he might well be in danger of being excluded here. And that would mean that Pedersen may well be back in the rerun. This is really dramatic stuff and a huge decision for the referee.
Massive decision for Wojciech Krowski. Now, Pedersen is still on the bike here.
And again, slams into him twice, then takes his leg away. I tell you what, Holder will be in serious danger of being excluded.
Well, this is the view the referee has got on his monitor.
Well, looking at that, just that incident coming out of turn 4 where they hit each other. Yeah. Unfortunately, Holder will feel completely aggrieved about it because Pedersen and Holder were, as you rightly say, throwing the bikes at each other. But actually, when Pedersen came off his motorbike, Holder had actually hit him a couple of times, and then he went down going into turn 1 for the last time around. Can't believe it. I have some sympathy, but I tell you what, that just got that boiled over out there, and composure between both riders was completely lost. Considering Nige, neither of them were going through to the final. Yeah. You know, the first 2 were away, but now Nicky Pedersen, he's back in the rerun.
Absolutely, there will be a rerun. But
that's
how hard Nicky was there.
That's where the anger level from Chris Holder's gone up a notch. He then slams back into him a couple of times saying, oh, you just can't do that. But I tell you what, Pedersen's been clever there. Bails off the motorbike and he gets lodged. What's he going to get up to this time?
First semi-final, second time of asking. Greg Hancock off the inside. Nicky Pedersen goes off 2. Frederick Lindgren off gate number 3, who, as you quite rightly said, Kelvin, rode a stormer in the first staging of the semi-final for a real hard-fought second place. Absolutely. Chris Holder can only watch on his monitor. 2 from 3 in the first semi-final to reach the final.
Fantastic stuff. It's been really entertaining. You've had a bit of everything out there tonight. Really is tense now, building up. One of these big guns is going to miss out. Who's it going to be? Pedersen back in the rerun of the semi-final by the skin of his teeth.
The sparks will fly once again. First semi-final, and Hancock's made a good one. Nicky Pedersen. Hancock holds the inside line, and now Freddie Lindgren is going to have to try the inside line as well, but he goes outside now, and Nicky Pedersen almost clipped the back wheel of Greg Hancock there. Hancock has the lead. Superb ride for the world champion. Lindgren's coming on strong now, and he's trying the outside. Here comes Freddie Lindgren! Down the back straight, no room! And Lindgren comes on the inside!
What a move! Pedersen's down! Oh, again! Drama! Pedersen just... I can't believe it! He's been cleaned up. Pedersen went wide coming out of turn 2 on the second time around. That allowed the door to be open. Lindgren immediately switched to the inside. Pedersen tried to cover it, but Lindgren had so much speed and was right alongside him. This is again a huge decision for the referee. Once again, Lindgren then comes there, there's contact, he's passed him. I'll tell you what, I think
I stayed on the bike.
I think that Pedersen's luck may just about to run out here.
Could Nicky have stayed on the bike, or was he forced to go down by that move from Freddie Lindgren? If the referee believes that Freddie Lindgren caused Nicky Pedersen to go down,
there is contact there.
Lindgren
there is
will be
contact
the
there, but
be excluded.
Pedersen then kind of hangs on, but Pedersen was asking for trouble when he tried to close the door and he had no speed. He went very wide coming out of turn 2 initially, and Lindgren then switched to the inside.
Nicky Pedersen is excluded.
Yeah, I fancied the fact that his luck was going to run out there. Lindgren have got right alongside him.
Hancock is off the inside with 12 points to his name. No rider off gate 2. Freddie Lindgren goes off gate number 3 on 9 points, and no rider off the outside. It's like the old-fashioned match race series.
Absolutely. I wonder how much sympathy Chris Holder has for Nicky Pedersen right this moment. Don't think it's very much.
Dramatic scenes here in Copenhagen tonight. The Speedway Grand Prix, round number 5. Should be a formality. All these two riders have got to do is just safely navigate 4 laps here. Hancock has that lead, and Fredrik Lindgren is second right now. Hancock, the reigning world champion, and the series leader as well, is going to open up a gap on Nicky Pedersen of 8 points in the World Championship tonight. It could well turn out, whether he wins the meeting or not, to be a significant night for Greg Hancock. And Jason Crump is currently 3rd in the World Championship. And Crump, of course, is in the second semi-final. So it's taking shape, and tonight could be a major night for Greg Hancock, Kelvin.
Oh, he's looking sensational once again. Even though Lindgren's been fast tonight, he can do nothing about the world champion out in front. Superstar from the inside, right in the inside beautifully and just cruising around. Looks like it's going to be a straightforward 3 points and into the final safe and sound. Lindgren once again sweeps out wide, but can do nothing about Hancock.
It's a formality. It's Greg Hancock. It's the reigning champion, the series leader, through to the final. And he moves on to 15 points in the process. It's a rule.
Well, it's a rule, but it's a tough one, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's a tough race.
Yeah, very much so. Saifutinov off the inside, 11 points. Jason Crump, gate number 2. Chris Harris doesn't care how he's got here. He's here. Yeah. He's in the semi-finals.
Exactly.
And Bjarne Pedersen going off the outside in yellow. He doesn't care how he's got here either, Bjarne Pedersen. It's his first semi-final of the year.
Bjarne Pedersen's got into his first semi-final by riding brilliantly in the last 4 races. Still plenty of action going on in the Pedersen camp. Here we go, semi-final 2.
Who's going to join Freddie Lindgren and Greg Hancock? It's a stunning start from Jason Crump in gate number 2. Emil Saifutinov is second in red. Saifutinov almost loses control.
Oh my goodness! Pedersen goes down, Harris is down, Pedersen's in the fence. Oh my goodness gracious me, this Speedway meeting is extraordinary.
Emil Saifutinov and Chris Harris check that they're all right.
Yeah, I think Saifutinov caused that all, you know, massive wheelie down the back straight. How on earth he stayed on was remarkable, but he completely killed his momentum. And I suggest that even though Pedersen clipped in, he had no choice, he had nowhere to go. Watch Saifutinov there. How on earth he stayed on? And Bjarne Pedersen's got no choice but to creep up the inside. There's contact. But Saifudinov's the one that will get excluded, I'm sure.
I mean, the reason why Bjarne Pedersen went up the inside was because Saifutinov
the reason he does that is because of this. There you go, out of control. Just remarkably well to save it.
Yeah, and Emil Saifutinov is excluded.
Yeah, no surprise.
That is the correct decision.
Much more encouraging signs from the Brit.
No rider off the inside. Jason Crump on gate number 2. Chris Harris, who got through on the countback ahead of Andreas Johnson and Peter Young. Both unlucky, Johnson and Young. But Harris is here looking to make the most of it. And Bjarne Pedersen going off the outside in the yellow helmet colour. Second semi-final. Dramatic Grand Prix. And we've still got the final to come after this. What a night here in Copenhagen. It's going to be tense. 2 of these 3, and they're backing Bjarne Pedersen. The Danish flags are flying, and Pedersen's made a good start off the outside. Crump, though, has that lead in blue. Chris Harris is in white, and he's taking Pedersen out. Chris Harris second right now. Bjarne Pedersen really working hard, but Harris has second place, And now he's going to come up the inside beyond Pedersen. Jason Crump has the lead. Chris Harris is second. Beyond Pedersen is throwing everything at Chris Harris now.
Oh, Harris off the outside, going down the back straight second time around. Bjarne Pedersen out of control. Goes very wide and takes the pressure off of Harris. Out in front. Crump made a great start. Look at Harris going. He really is quick in second place. Looking good, looking set for the final. Could be a touch fortunate to be in this race, but he doesn't care about that now. Crump out in front, controlling things.
Jason Crump has the lead, and Chris Harris, who had 4 last places in Gothenburg, is now just meters away from the checkered flag. Crump and Harris are into the final. What a turnaround in the Chris Harris camp. And Jason Crump, who needed a win in his last ride to get into the semi-finals, has got through to the final and can win here in Parken again. But for Chris Harris of Great Britain, another appearance in the final to add to his CV of 7 previous final appearances. But as I said there, 4 last places in Gothenburg 2 weeks ago, and now he's in the final. Crump and Harris go through to meet Lindgren and Hancock.